got problems, then say some. Chopper come out of the box like a motherfucking ray gun. Think you a beast, but you ain't one. You are not on the same page as a kid, you just page one. Ain't had no luck, I had to make some. When I get rich, got the Tesla on day one. What color Tesla I want? The red one. What kind of red he want? The Shanks one. My niggas know I got drive, gripping that wheel. I swear a nigga got calluses. My team ain't losing, don't know why you challenging. Chopper go like it's Valorant.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, we are back for some more One Piece. Last time we watched episode 783, 785. Today we'll be watching episode 786 to 788. Now, in the last video, we went ahead and finally entered into the domain of Emperor Big Mom. But that's not all that happened. We got to get quite a bit of lore into the proceedings of Sanji's marriage here within Big Mom's little tea party, I guess it's called. It was a tea party, something like that. But beyond that, we got to go ahead and see some more of Sanji's family within the assassination underground warmongering group known as Germa 66. But let's go in order here, shall we? Let's take our time with the reveals that had occurred in the last 3 episodes, starting with Luffy and the gang's perilous adventures into a boiling hot sea without any food that Luffy, just completely destroyed with his atrocious cooking skills. Without Sanji, it doesn't seem as though traveling from island to island is the easiest task, especially in the New World. They're already suffering in the East Blue, which is basically the tutorial. Now we're in the real shit right now. And getting from island to island is not easy without a cook on board that can actually cook some decent meals. Finally being able to catch a fish, and unknown to its poisonous effects, Luffy just went ahead and started I don't know what I was trying to say. Munching. That's what I wanted. I don't know why I said mounding. Munching on this fish that was poisonous. It was pretty clear from its skin. I'd imagine like there's some type of general survival knowledge that would be able to allow you to discern what is poisonous and what isn't. It doesn't have to be trial and error, but like I mean, if it looks purple like that, I'm probably not eating it, bro. But of course Luffy was too hungry. Even if he wasn't hungry, I don't think Luffy's really thinking most of the time, so he went ahead and munched down on that and got really messed up. Even though his adventures into Impel Down and fighting Magellan was able to give him a lot of antibodies for poisonous effects, it seems as though this fish is pretty strong. Pretty strong to really mess him up. And without them realizing just how poisonous it was, of course, Chopper took the prerogative in order to find Sanji's cookbook and was able to cook up the fish properly without, touching the skin and all that. They made a decent meal, but Luffy starting first and eating the poisonous fish, of course, he was the trial and error, essentially. He tested it out for them, but Luffy was messed up and they needed to find some way to treat him before the poison killed him. Ooh, that's scary. And at the end of that episode, I believe we got to see just a little hint of Germa 66, only really revealed by the headphones that one of them were wearing, which said 66. So there was that. Going back onto the ship where Sanji is on, we got to learn a little bit about his relationship with his father, only in the slight sense. So we just know that he hates him. There's some bad blood between the Sanji family. So why exactly that went down, I'm not sure, but I'm sure they will reveal in a very touching backstory. I'm sure the backstory for Sanji will be ever so lovely. Like, knowing the Straw Hats, not a single Straw Hat has had a sad backstory thus far. So Sanji's will just be a walk in the park. I mean, look at this. We're looking at Candyland here. Of course, we're going to be happy and go lucky and all that good stuff. I don't know. I doubt it's going to be like that. I'm sure it'll be depressing and just horrible in every sense of the word. I mean, it's One Piece. What should I expect at this point? It's just nothing but sadness. Anyways, Sanji, not on good terms with his dad. So much so that he decided to leave his family and head over to the East Blue and start a new life on the Baratie. But we don't really exactly know why that happened just yet. Sanji being sort of a person of importance, it's not exactly on the ship's right, any inhabitants of the ship to really put him in any danger or hurt him. Even members of Beiji's group are inclined to not attack him because they're with Big Mom right now. Even though one of them wanted to beat up Sanji, it seems as though we got to see I think a member of Beji's crew, it's the Fire Tank Pirates, Lola, that we met on Thriller Bark, was stopping him from doing that because, you know, she said heads will roll if we mess with Sanji, because that indirectly messes with Big Mom, who is trying to marry off Sanji to one of her daughters so that she can conjoin with Germa 66. And I was wondering why Big Mom wanted to join up with Germa 66. So much so that she's marrying off one of her children to one of their children in a sort of very monarchical way. Is monarchical a word? You know, a monarchy or something like that, where you wed the kids so that the families can, you know, be of one. You know, we're not related by blood, but we're related by the law, that sort of thing. It seems as though Big Mom is after the scientific prowess of Germa 66, which was revealed in the final episode, I think, from the last video. We got to see a bit of Germa 66, very advanced technology, who I'm sure Vegapunk and Frankie would have been very impressed by. It would have been cool if Frankie came along instead of Brook. I mean, no shade to Brook, all right? Brook is cool, and he's great for the covert operations and all that with his ghost form, but like still, Frankie would have been cool to have because of those, if he saw the technology, he was like, ooh, let me borrow some of that, bro. Let me upgrade my shit. But anyways, we got to learn that Lola was a part of Beji's crew, and we got to actually see what Charlotte looked like. And of course, being as pretty as she is, it seems like Sanji might change his mind. He might want to stay in order to get married to that. I don't know what he was expecting. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest, like what she was gonna look like. But she's definitely a keeper in Sanji's book. Even just by looks alone, she's up there for him. So if he would want to stay and get married and just completely denounce his crew, I'd love to see what that conversation looks like. But getting to episode 785, we got to see quite a bit of things, quite a bit of stuff. We got to meet two of Sanji's siblings, I believe. I think one is younger, one is older. Yonji, who is Sanji's younger brother, and Reiju, who is Sanji's older sister, I'd imagine. Both of which are using advanced technologies made by Germa 66 in their advanced scientific group, I guess, or scientist laboratory techs. I don't know what they got back there, but it's cool enough to make some hover boots and advanced weaponry and all that. I'm not sure how far their technology goes, because Reiju pulled off a very, how should I say, daring act with the poison Luffy, as the crew begged Yonji, who they had mistaken for Sanji because of the curly brows. I mean, why wouldn't you? Curly brows are genetic, by the way. That's great. Just good to know that. But with Yonji not wanting to help, Reiju kicked him off the boat into the water. Water didn't affect him, so he's not a devil fruit user. All his stuff is coming from tech. And she said that he is quite the jerk for not helping him out. He's very stubborn. And she went on to the crew to help them out. I think there might be something there that relates to Reiju, you know, like caring for Sanji a little bit more, because she's like sort of thanking them indirectly for helping out her little bro. Yonji being the younger brother, I doubt, maybe he just doesn't know Sanji that well or even cares. He's like, why would I help you? Like, who are you? But then Reiju's like, they helped our little brother. Like, let's give him a hand over here so the captain doesn't die. And I think they called her Poison something, Poison Pink or something like that. And she has some type, maybe she has a poison devil fruit. I don't know, something along the lines of being able to draw out the poison, but she really drew out the poison. Let me tell you, she took the poison out of Luffy in a way I wasn't expecting. You know, Oda, he does some pretty weird stuff on this show. I gotta say, as great as the show can be, as terrible as the show can be, as sad as the show can be, he definitely has some freaky moments. I don't know if this was an Oda specific touch, you know what I mean? I understand he's the main guy behind the scenes writing everything, but I don't know if this was directly from Oda's hand. I don't know if he drew all this up, but whoever did, I'm pretty sure, I'm guessing it's him, is a freak. All right, like that's all I gotta say. Like, it didn't need to be. Maybe it's more so on the hands of the animators and the anime director or whatever, because it wasn't the act, all right, Reiju, you know, having to kiss Luffy in order to take or essentially suck the poison out of the loot. It sounds weird me saying it, but still, suck the poison out of the loot. That's what she did. All right, she did that. I saw it. You saw it. We all saw it. She did that. The curiosity which that animation was made is what threw me off, because she went in, bro. Maybe that was just some super strong poison and she just had to really get down and dirty in there, but she sucked, bro. So weird, bro. That's what she did. All right, that's what she did. And lo and behold, she helped out Luffy. So thank you, shout out to Reiju for saving the captain's life. But my God, she went in, bro. She really went in. But regardless, that's what happened. We got to see all that poison curing goodness. Thank you, Reiju and Yonji. Just doing whatever, thirsting over Nami, you know, and like brother, I guess. So, I don't know what's going on there, but I think that's about where we left off, and finally ending up with entering into Big Mom's domain, which, you know, extends far beyond just a singular island. I think she has a multi-island domain, and then the main one I think is Whole Cake Island. So we're in like the, you know, outskirts of that main island. We got to meet up with one of her, you know, little scouts, or scout ship soldiers that, you know, sort of survey the area. Peccome's busy trying to get the crew into the main island safely. Luffy and Chopper, like idiots, just decide to run off and just go straight into a town without any mask, no hiding, nothing, just run on in. And that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at. But without any further ado, let's get into episode 786. Full reaction links in the description. Early reaction link also in the description, takes you over to Patreon. Live streaming also on Twitch, also a link in the description. But let us get into episode 786. I'm ready. So are you. Lego. Oh, that's the lady we saw last time. That's the long leg tribe right there. Very strange gathering of people. Right, there's so many kinds of people. This is different. You've seen people from like at least 20 different islands around here, and then animals mixed in. Like, what's going on? All right, Chopper, we get it. You're a sugar addict. The cotton candy wasn't enough. The fucking snowing cotton candy. Like I said, this is straight out of Willy Wonka. The chocolate fountain is pretty evident of that. I'm sure the townspeople are just looking at them and just like, tourists. Whenever someone new comes over here, they just start drinking out of our fountain. Chocolate bathhouse? What does that mean? Okay, now you're doing too much. He's literally eating his clothes. Why'd you buy that if you're gonna eat it? This is what Hershey Park's gonna look like in a couple years, bro. Just chocolate everything. That place must be horrible on a hot day. Imagine you're wearing chocolate clothes and it's like 90 degrees. It's over for you. I'm surprised no one's noticed them. Yeah, no, you didn't. I appreciate the effort, but it's over for us. Uh-oh. Who's that? Oh, is that Nami? Oh shit, new drip, new fit. There we go. Where'd you even find that? Did you go shopping? Where was that at? Oh, Carrot got new drip too? When'd you go shopping? You just had that on you? Alright. Someone killed Brook. This man always trying to catch a pig. Yeah, get him out of there. How dare you? How do you even get bumps? You're a skull. You're a goddamn skeleton with bumps on your head. Freak. In every essence of the word. Okay, so onward to Whole Cake Island. Hey, chill out. That was a crazy laugh. He said, I'm trying to eat some panties, bro. Brooke is a freak, dude. Brooke is a freak. Now leave him on the damn ship. Let's just leave him there. Oh, if y'all don't put on the glasses and mustaches and all that, like, that is not a disguise. That's a hat. That is not a disguise. Of course. Someone ate a cafe. No, you can't eat the construction, Luffy. They're demons, bro. Y'all just eating people's businesses? That was someone's business. That was someone's livelihood. Just ate it. The whole cafe. Look at them. Are they in pain? I hope you are, you demons. Almonds, jelly beans, candies, marshmallow. That's, you're gonna die, bro. Snackalism. There's no good reason for this. They already ate so much. Those look good though. Looks like a Pop-Tart. I'm sure that's literally what it is, just a Pop-Tart. They can't eat anymore, they're gonna die. Demolition Crew. They must go through Demolition Crew quick, bro, because you got Demolition Crew out here. They got to eat a whole building of just snacks and candy. Like, nah, that's a... that job will kill you for real, bro. Getting married. So wait, if Sanji's getting married to her, why is she all the way out here? Oh my god, y'all are still eating? When did they lose the weight, dude? What happened? I would assume she would be on the main thing, right? The main island? Oh my, you're gonna destroy her house. Literal Pac-Man over here. That's what I'm saying, Nami. Golly. I mean, they have been out on sea for quite a while with no food. So they probably are just desperately hungry. All they had was fish. That's what I'm saying, dude, bro. Nah, look, it was crazy pre-time skip. I swear, post-time skip, he said that's been every other line has been, can I see panties? Literally every other line. Anytime I see Brooke, I'm expecting that line at this point, bro. Oh, maybe. So does she know she's getting married to Sanji? Some island where you can get eggs. Thanks. Great description. If she knows about Sanji, I'd imagine she knows that he's part of Luffy's crew. So maybe that's what. Talking about the tea party. Are these Big Moms? These don't look like Big Mom soldiers. Who the fuck? Ew. She looks like a Pokemon. She looks like that one Pokemon. I forgot the name. Pheromosa. Okay, that wasn't Big Mom's. Okay. These are Big Mom's people. The ones that actually look weird. Island where you can get fruit. What are these descriptions? Okay, so we're meeting the demons of her crew. That's what's up. I have no idea what's going. You know what this is giving me? It's giving me Alice in Wonderland vibes. Yeah, this is Alice in Wonderland vibes. Now, because I felt something. Germa's son. Overall, it's pretty Disney-esque with the, the talking silverware. But just the overall vibe right now, I think it's fairly Alice in Wonderland-ish. Even the characters that they're introducing have that vibe about them with like the, the chess piece aesthetic and all that stuff. Okay, so that's what they're going with. Is that a sun in a cloud? Now, if we're following the Disney Alice in Wonderland sort of aesthetic. Oh, she knows Straw Hat is here. Okay. If we're following that aesthetic, I'm not prepared. Because I don't know how many of y'all are, versed in the, Disney content. But it's pretty littered with musical numbers. And judging by what I just seen, if there are as many musical numbers in here as there are with the typical Disney production, I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm getting the Alice in Wonderland vibe from this for sure. This is a Pokemon. I don't care what anybody says. That is crazy. That whole build is wild, bro. This one looked cool. Is this one a mink? I'd imagine. That's gonna be pretty cool. And this one looks like a rabbit too. Yeah, it is a rabbit. All right. I wonder if Carrot's gonna fight this one. I don't know. Maybe Brooke will fight this one. And I'm already making the matchups, judging by what I'm seeing. I don't know. I would say Nami, but this seems a bit too much for Nami. Already with the sword play, bro. I don't know. Maybe Chopper could fight her. This guy looks like a Brooke fight. I don't know why. It just looks weird. And then this one, it has to be either Pedro or Carrot. Or maybe Carrot tries to fight him and then she gets her ass beat and then Pedro pulls up. But without a doubt, there are going to be more individuals that come up. The way they animated this part, this was cool. Now, they're, yeah, see, look, they pulled up with these two, the sun and the cloud. Is that like a reference to something? So they got the sun, the cloud looking all demon-like. And then all of a sudden, look at it now. What's going on, dude? This is strange as hell. And it was the same thing with Big Mom almost. The first time we saw Big Mom, she looked like a giant, grotesque Jabba the Hutt looking demon, like a Dark Souls enemy type of shit. Like, and now she's looking all like they Disneyfied her. Y'all ever heard of yassification? Like they Disneyfied her right here, bro. What is going on in this whole sequence? Are these more enemies or what is? I don't know. This is a very strange introduction. Very, very strange introduction. Now I don't know if they said the name of the daughter in the last video. If they said it was Pudding or not. I do know they showed her picture. And then I do know they had what's it called? 35th daughter of the Charlotte family or whatever. And then they showed the picture. I don't know if they named her Pudding, if they actually said her name right there. But this is it. This is Sanji's This is Sanji's future wife, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to see if he decides to marry her. She doesn't seem like a bad person. She helped out the crew on a whim. She didn't even know who they were. Okay, so when they said owner of Cafe Caramel or Caramel or however you say it, however you want to say it, I thought her name was Caramel, but it's actually pudding. I mean, judging by the aesthetic they're going for, either could work. Caramel, pudding, who cares? But yeah, she helped them out without really knowing them. She didn't know they were Straw Hats or related to Sanji in any way. She just pulled up to them and said, you guys are the demolition people I hired, right? You guys didn't finish up. Yeah, got us out of a pickle there. But she at this point, you know, it's like when somebody recognizes Luffy's name like she did, it's not too much of a surprise to me just because of Luffy's notoriety at this point. So I mean, you could really just pass it off as her having seen his wanted poster. But considering that she's also marrying Sanji, maybe she knows a bit about Sanji. But that can only be if she knows that she's marrying Sanji. I don't know if she actually knows who she's marrying. She could just know that she's marrying someone, but not exactly who it is. But if she knows it's Sanji, and then she's like, oh, Luffy, you're the captain of the crew that my future husband is from. Hoo, that's cool. What a coincidence, blah, blah, blah. Let's get into the next episode and see why it was. Episode 787. Let's go. All right, I just went and checked. Episode 783. So they did call her Pudding. I just remembered Charlotte because they said Charlotte family. So it was Pudding, Charlotte, or Charlotte Pudding, whatever you want to say. But they did name her in 783. I just forgot. Anyways, episode 787. Lego. Chocolate Town, Cacao Island. Chill out, you're eating her table, dude. Straw Hat Luffy. Did they put some shit on top of his hat? Bro, just take the hat off. Like, come on, dude. Yep. It's over. Okay, she does know then who she's. Alright. Oh, they heard her name too. Okay. That is Pudding. They do remember too. You'll be marrying. Oh, they named her here too, Pudding. Okay. I just kept remembering Charlotte. Charlotte family, yeah. So Charlotte family is Big Mom's family? Maybe just hear a loud scream and just keep going. I'm jealous. Of course you are. Tarte. Luffy said killed. Ha! That's cap. Oh my god. Yeah, over here screaming. Oh no! Pedro, chill out, bro. Oh my god. He went full assassin mode quick. He saw the knife and said, oh, it's game time. How? How? What? How? How? When? Why? When did Big Mom find the time to become an emperor, bro? She just been fucking. That's cap, bro. No way. That's painful. That's just painful to imagine, bro. Fucking how many, bro? How many did you say? Yeah, she thinks he's dreamy right now until she meets him. That's not what Blackfoot means. Look at Luffy. Luffy's a great wingman. There you go. He knows just how much of an idiot Sanji is. This is the first time someone's really reciprocating the Sanji love. You know what I mean? This is way too much Sanji swooning right now. Sanji does not deserve all of this. Anyway, Sanji already got fucking Violet and Dressrosa. Pedro, chill out, you monster. What happened? Why? No, she won't. That man said we need to take her hostage. Right. Silence her, Jesus. Oh my God, Pedro. I mean, I guess he's right to be cautious in Emperor territory. So it's like, all right, now I'm skeptical. now I'm on Pedro's side. She's way too inclined to help us out. No. That's cat. I don't trust you now. You're too nice. Way too nice. Maybe it'll depend on what she says here. Feelings of San. Have you met the guy? You just seen his picture, haven't you? Like, that's probably the picture she saw. That's probably the picture that she saw. And she's in love? That's gotta be Cat. Nah, this is Cat. This is definitely Cat. Now I know it's Cat. Because Sanji would never reject this woman. And not only that, this is way too easy. This is way too easy. She's not willing to help us out of the goodness of her heart. She don't even know us. She's lying. She's lying. She's lying. I never trust someone named Pudding. I don't know what that means, but I never trust someone named Pudding. Broccoli Island. It's the only island you can get vegetables at. Another Germa ship. Sticking with the branding. That's what's up. Oh, are these new siblings here? Why are they taking out Broccoli Kingdom? It's the kingdom of broccoli. What y'all want? The broccoli country is doomed. Are they reinforcements or backup? Which one? Or okay, maybe they are. Okay, 2 and 1. It's a pretty mysterious area here. Because I can't entirely put my finger on what's going on. I don't trust Pudding. Because I don't believe Sanji would say that immediately. I think that's something that they would build up to. I don't think that's not something Sanji would say immediately, and it's not something he'd say off screen. That's what's, you know. So it's more so the I guess the way, you know, the show sort of goes in a sense. It's like I wouldn't expect the show itself, you know, the anime, to present that type of resolve for Sanji off screen. So that's what's throwing me off. But I wouldn't put it past them to do something like that later on. But I think they would still continue to run with the gag of Sanji, like, you know, just how ridiculous it is that Sanji is like, you know, he's been with his crew for so long. It's his passion to, you know, stay with the crew and be their cook and all blue, you know, with Nakama and all that. But then all it takes is pretty girl to destroy that whole entire, you know, facade or whatever. So it's just like that gag I expect to run a little longer. I don't think they'd destroy that quickly. But beyond that, I just don't think she'd help them that quickly. I don't like, because we've seen what, well, actually, they haven't said that those people that were invading the other islands for the food were actually Big Mom's kids. But I don't know if they are, and if those are what her kids are capable of doing, I don't think they're the nicest of people. All right. She said one of them was what's it called? Yeah, right here. She said one of the kids were giving up on marrying someone. So I do remember at the end of Thriller Bark, Lola saying that what's it called? Her mother or something, right? Her mother was a emperor, and obviously there's the not to roast her or anything, but there is the facial correlation there. They do look pretty similar, so obviously Lola's going to be her daughter, which is why they brought her back here. So I'm not entirely sure, you know, what that relationship is going to be like, because it seems as though Big Mom's main thing is having a whole bunch of kids so she can marry them off and have, you know, the powers of different, you know, families that she marries them off to, and that's how she's able to. She's basically leeching off. She's leeching off of other people's power and making it her own. You know what I mean? Holy shit, that is so crazy. She has 43 husbands, dude. That's insane, bro. Herself, she's got that many. So my older brothers and sisters already have children. So if you count them in, there are more. The Big Mom Pirates consist mainly of her blood relatives. Yeah, so it's a familial dynasty that she's got going on here. Everybody within her army is essentially her relative in some sense, whether it's through law and marriage or she gave birth or whatever. So considering how that goes, I'm thinking, I mean, maybe not the rabbit thing though. That's probably a bit of a stretch. I don't know if Big Mom's marrying a rabbit and giving birth. That's just a whole other level of weird. I don't think even One Piece is going to get into. But that chick, you know, the actual people that we saw invading the islands, and some of the other members of her crew that we've seen, like that bobblehead thing way back in Fishman. I'm assuming those are her kids, or in some semblance, one of her kids. So, you know, she's a part of that family. I don't know. The only thing that'll make me trust her is the fact that she is all the way on the outskirts of this. She's on the first island that we went up to, and seeing the layout of her whole, you know, kingdom thing. I don't know why one of her kids will be all the way out there. Like, they're like, what, 34 islands? Maybe each one of the kids are on each of the islands or something like that. I don't know. But it's like, I don't know if I could trust her just like that. Like, why is she here? Why is she already here? Is she like, is this just her place? Like, is this just where she's made her home? But then again, you know, Big Mom having that many kids, I don't think she really has any type of connection to each one of them personally. So it's sort of just like, maybe she's just sort of left out, you know, the odd one out, so she didn't really pick up on that evil that they all probably have. And you know, we already know that Lola isn't that bad of a person either, so it's not too far-fetched that one of her kids could be on the more normal-ish side. But considering that she has been here, and Lola's the one that actually went out of the family to do her own thing, it's just like, I don't know if I could trust her just because she's been here. I don't know why she would go against her family like that. So sort of, I don't know if I could trust her just off the bat. So we'll have to see what happens there. Maybe we're gonna see Lola, and Lola's like, Pudding, oh, don't trust her, she's an evil bitch, bro. Because I'll trust Lola. If she says that, it's over. No. Pudding's done. We're not doing all that. But we'll have to see what happens there. I don't know. I can't trust her just yet. You know, One Piece loves the good old switcheroo on these characters. So we'll have to see what happens there. But let us get into the final episode of this video. Episode 788. Let's go. All right. Final episode of the video. Episode 788. Let's go. Broccoli Island. No. Germa 66 Magnum up. They really got ninjas on the squad, bro. Ninjas and sharpshooters. This is the first time I've seen the soldiers landing shots. That's unheard of in this series, bro. You seen that? It wasn't even multiple shots. It's just one boom straight to the heart. Now that's dangerous. You got the regular ass enemies able to. Oh my. Okay, yeah, they're a fighting force. But I know it's just to introduce them as scary individuals. When they really get to fighting, you know, the main crew, they're gonna miss their shots. They'll be fine. Okay, they're one of those. They're one of those. Y'all ain't cool. Hody did it first. Well, I guess the impact here is that he just had to tell him to do it. Hody just held up one of his own to the gunshot. Like, it was nothing. Mm-hmm. So which one was that one? Is that number 1? Red is number 1, blue is number 2. And when I looked up the Japanese numbers, I couldn't find Ray because someone told me Ray is apparently 0. I didn't see it because the number chart that I found started at 1. So I'm guessing I can find the number chart and figure out their names too. Actually, no, because Ray Ju is her name. I was thinking it was going to follow G. So like Yonji, Sanji. I don't know why it was Ray Ju. Maybe they're either G or Ju. We'll see. Okay, so were the people they're helping are capturing this island? Yeah, I don't know who's, because both sides are saying our country. So why are they fighting? Maybe it was civil war? I don't know. Because they're saying our country was saved, and the guy you just killed said you destroyed our country. So whose country is it? If it's both their countries, then it was the Civil War. Corrupt government in there maybe, and you know, civilians were uprising. I'm not sure. Hey yo. Oh right, is Jinbei's dude still watching them? Didn't Jinbei have someone keeping an eye on them underwater? I see him. Biscuit cheese? Like cream cheese or something? Cheesecake? No, stay out of the kitchen. God, Luffy's literally just a child you have to constantly keep an eye on. Don't ever set foot in the kitchen again. Please don't. Wow. Now that's crazy. If anything is offensive, that was. Nami said, I don't need your money. Grape juices? Oh God. Spills juice. Oh my God. Bro. What even is that, bro? Is it a sea king? I'd imagine it is. At this point, anything that's in the sea is a sea king. Giant sea centipede. Just like everything else in the sea. It's a giant monster that eats ships and people. I mean, yeah, that's a regular occurrence in here. We got 4 fighters up in here. There's gonna be something else to it. Yeah, they're spending too much time on this. What are you hiding? Oh God, you're like breaking its shell. Doom, doom. What was inside the shell? This one might not work. I think it's a harder shell. Bro, we don't need this. Can you move? Like, we're kind of busy. Like, move out the way. Nope. Can you cut that up, Brooke? Pedro? Oh my God. What the fuck was that, Carrot? You hungry? Like, she looked at it like it was really dinner. Alright, the jet should work a little bit. Oh, there you go. This one took a gear second to take out. Now the next one gonna need a gear third. You know, we got gear fourth now, so fourth one probably need that. Okay. I think there will be a giant third one, you know what I mean? Don't eat it. That's it? Alright. I guess it was just there to slow us down a little bit. Croquembouche. Why is everything talking? These aren't even toys anymore. It's literal just objects. Flowers and trees have faces. Like, what's going on now? What is a croquembouche? Why does her area look like this? It looks like a fucking like a little kid's storybook type of painting or something. I'm so confused as to the layout of this place. I'm trying to understand. Like, where are they at? Why do they have cameras on her? And where is she at? Oh, it's like type of food. Cream puffs piled up. So she just wants. Oh my god, she's fucking killing the flowers. So she's mad because she wants the food. Sweet City. Oh my god, how big is she? Okay, she has to be a giant. Are these actual buildings? Okay, it's an actual city. There are people here, and she's just eating buildings. And she's literally the size of Bill. She has to be an actual giant. Like on some Elbaf shit. Literally grab the sun and the cloud. Get out of my face. Well, I guess you don't want to be in the way of Big Mom's cravings. Hunger pangs. She literally has a legion of chefs that are there to just make foods that she's craving. So this is her main city on Whole Cake Island, where her castle is. And she's just destroying it. And people that live here. All I'm really interested in is to see how these things have faces and are able to talk and stuff. Is it a devil fruit? Similar to the things that we saw in Dressrosa with Sugar making the toys. Literally fucking King Kong. Crocambush. Okay, so my question is, has this always been a thing? Because I mean, now that she has this whole empire and she's craving these foods and she just goes wild until she gets it, what happens if she doesn't? That's my question. And on top of that, before she had all this, would she have those same cravings? Because they said it's an illness. So is it something that she's always had? And then she would just keep going crazy until she got whatever food she wanted? And how would people solve that? Just give her the food. She must have, her family must have had a tough time, let me tell you. If this happens every time she doesn't get a fucking like pizza or something, like, oh man. So this is the surveillance in the city that they were watching. And the city looked, I thought it was fake or something, like they were on like a set because of the musical number they had, but no, it's just legit. Just a place that looks like a fantasy land. Like the sky looks painted on almost. And there's like a, what is that in the distance? Hold on. That looks like a gate or something, like similar to what they had with the gates of justice. That like just a giant gate in the distance. I don't know. It looked similar to the inside of Laboon when Crocus had it painted and all that. Like that's what it almost looked like to me. I'm not sure. Maybe it is a dome and that's like a gate to get inside of the main island. We'll have to see. That's interesting though. But it'd be kind of weird to be living there like that. I wonder if all these people are her kids, like, because they said everybody a part of her pirate crew is related to her. So it's like every one of these people are children in some way. A lot of questions. I mean, that's just how these arcs go. They always start off with the questions and then slowly answer them as we go in. But yeah, I'm intrigued. This whole middle part right here, I already know it was just a waste of time. It was so clear that's what it was for, because there's just no other reason why we had this encounter here. But yeah, Germa 66 is looking scary. We'll have to see how exactly we can handle them. But that does it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed these episodes just as much as I did. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.